All righty. So, welcome back to Network Effects. By the way, looking at all the numbers that we got, and I see a lot of people watching videos that aren't subscribing, and it's pretty amazing. Like most of the viewers don't subscribe, which is interesting. And anyway, please help by subscribing down below. It's free, I promise. Cheaper than any coin you could possibly buy. It's free. Please do it. It helps us out. Really want to get this message out. And anyway, this is like I said, I might not get any viewers. I might. The last couple lives I've done impromptu late at night, I've gotten some. But what I wanted to dive into is some things I was watching on some influencer channels, some of the biggest influencer channels that made me realize how much we know as HEXicans that blow their knowledge out of the water. I mean, there's alpha that we know that we have that is like it's just hitting them. They're just starting to get it. And so let's dive right into it. Let me just give an intro real quick. All right. All right, so I hope this comes off as clear as my camera looks on screen. Of course, sometimes it looks a little bit choppy. Internet things I got to figure out, first world problems. But anyway, what I wanted to dive into is Altcoin Daily's videos that they did, the two most recent videos. Just a couple things in them that are quite interesting to me. So let's watch and react. You know what? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get just a little bit of music going. Let's get a little bit of music going. Let's do some night driving. There we go. I like that groove better. Yes. Let's get into this. All right. So check this out.
I'm going to speak more of a game theoretical perspective than say like a developer's perspective. I ruffle a lot of feathers when I express my concern here. It's
Who else
also true
ruffles
that if you're a
feathers?
pessimist, whatever, you're going to be right about 50% of the time. Right? So I don't want to just be a doomer. But I do have concerns. Like it's just that it's a concern. The likelihood
He's
of them
talking
being
about the ETH
successful
2.0 merge, by the way.
I think.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Are you bullish on the Ethereum
I kind of feel like
merge?
I'm along for the ride. I'm very conflicted on the ETH merge. Just having such strong ties to the GPU mining community. Some of them, I mean, we literally treat each other like family. We had a member of that community pass away last year, and we rallied.
Rest in peace. Genuinely, I mean that.
Around his widow and his family to raise funds for them. Like, it's tight knit. So I've got a lot of conflicting feelings, but I probably lean more towards the side of bearishness against the merge.
I'm going to love this conversation because I feel most people are their default is bullish. So I want to pick your brain. For the folks at home that maybe are.
So they talk a lot about the potential issues that can go on with the merge. Essentially, the testnet that they've had up, if it were to have gone live, it would have been a Terra Luna type situation. I mean, we're talking literally things could have, all the money could have been sucked out of the system. But fortunately, they've been going on testnet. Guess what we've been doing with Pulse Chain? It's been on testnet for so long now, and it's been tested to make sure that when we launch, it's right. And you'll get no complaints from me. If it's another year, no complaints from me whatsoever. However, there's something so interesting about this video from tonight from Altcoin Daily, your top YouTube influencer, anyone that watches him. I like the guy, nothing against the guy. He doesn't like Richard. He has an issue with HEXicans. Hey, his issue will be the bigger person. People will not rise above. But let's hear one of the things that he's had to say.
Let's now switch mindset and say like, hey, if this thing is a success, Vitalik's a smart guy. They have some of the best developers in the world working on this. If a success, what is that? How does that bode for the other L1s in the space? Avalanche, Cardano, Solana,
this is interesting.
Competitors.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think there's still a huge opportunity for L1s that use a similar tech to Ethereum's. For your audience's benefit, I'm going to call all the competing L1s that can be used with MetaMask, call them EVM chains, because they use like
Ethereum virtual machines. I believe that's the tech. Guess what Pulse Chain's built on? That.
They use a system like the Ethereum virtual machine, and they're typically used for side chain scaling. So
what's Richard been saying for over a year? We're going to help Ethereum with its congestion. We're going to help them with that. We're going to essentially help Ethereum with their scaling issues by being able to have a lot of their users use things on our chains. They're admitting right now that the Avalanches, the Matics, all these different other forks of Ethereum that are other L1s can be a benefit to Ethereum, right? But they have a lot of upside is what he's saying.
I'll just say Polygon, Matic, for example. Some people love it, some people hate it, but the reality is that it is used for some sidechain scaling, and there are a lot of services that launched primarily for Ethereum, like say OpenSea. I know it's a bad word right now, but OpenSea and others that also use Polygon for scaling. Those systems that use the EVM structure and that EVM architecture, they're going to continue to have great success after the merge, because the merge itself won't actually improve Ethereum's scale or decrease its fees. And most people don't realize this.
Oh,
so
wait a minute.
Just learned this.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago.
It's kind of frightening though, right? You look at it and you're like, wait, then why are we all excited? Because it's a narrative that will get some of retail excited, including some of the brokerages
I'm on the wrong
holding
screen.
retail's money.
Hold on.
So it is a really positive narrative.
Whoops.
And there's a lot of bullishness and
Hold on.
what is the, including, why are we all excited? Because so bullish from
just
sort of
learned
like
this.
EVM architecture. They're
Listen.
going to continue to have great success.
Listen to
after
this.
the merge, because the merge itself won't actually improve Ethereum's scale.
The merge itself won't actually improve Ethereum's scale. The merge itself won't actually improve Ethereum's scale. Will Pulse Chain improve Ethereum's scale? Will Pulse Chain have better scalability than Ethereum? Yes, it will.
Or decrease its fees.
Nor will it decrease its fees. ETH 2.0, it's been in works for years, is not going to increase the fees.
And most people don't realize this.
Listen to Austin.
Bullish
I've
from
just
sort of
learned
like
this.
I've just learned this. Did you see that? Hold on.
its fees. And most people don't realize this. So bullish
I've
from
just
sort of
learned
like
this.
I've just learned this.
A couple weeks ago.
Richard has been telling us this, guys, for so long. For so long. He's been letting us know this. By the way, guys, you know it's not going to change Ethereum's fees. Austin, he's been talking about ETH 2.0 for so long, and his brother Aaron, God bless their souls, and saying how, you know, it's gas fees are going to be better. Everything's going to be better on Ethereum 2.0. Dude, it's not going to change the fees. Now it might, as we get many of the users over to Pulse Chain, it actually might help their fees. But that's the way that it's going to do it. Let's continue to hear what Mind Your Biz has to say.
bullish from, yeah, it's kind of frightening though, right? You look at it and you're like, wait, then why are we all excited? Because it's a narrative that will get some of retail excited, including some of the brokerages that are holding retail's money. So it is a really positive narrative, and there's a lot of bullishness and what is the word? What is it? I don't want to say it's not ignorance, but it's uninformed optimism, right? Sort of
Uninformed. As HEXicans, what do we stay? Informed. Richard keeps us up to date with what's going on.
irrational exuberance surrounding this event. But why? Nobody can really give you a good reason why we should be excited about that, other than cool. It's a checkbox, very, very high on a long list, and it's an early milestone on a long roadmap. So, yeah, the L1s that are patterned that way will do very well because they're
L1's pattern that way will do very well. Pulse Chain will do extremely well. We're hearing this, and we're talking the largest influencers, even those that we know probably sacrificed. They don't even know what they sacrificed for. It was just a gamble for them, but yet we were informed in our decisions, right?
they're going to continue to help Ethereum scale before Ethereum can scale itself.
And I'm going to leave. We did an interview couple weeks.
Okay, now he goes into an interviewer, how he brings up an interviewer, how a guy who was much more bullish on ETH 2.0, and he basically says like, oh man, I love your input. However, I love getting different opinions, so I'm gonna link the link down below from the other interviewer, so you guys can check that out too. Basically, to validate all the stuff that I've been telling you guys that's technically not true for the last several months about ETH 2.0. So that video was something that just something I wanted to go live about real quick and point out, right? So let's look into, gosh, I'm so used to mobile. How do I look at the rest of his videos? Oh yeah, right here. Check this next one out that Crypto Jeb's on here about, right?
So the reason I'm so bullish on Cardano is because I think it's the biggest competitor to the second most valuable part of the cryptocurrency industry, and that's the decentralized application industry. If Cardano remains Ethereum's number 2 lackey, it's going to be worth $1 trillion, and it's going to go to $30. If it overtakes,
not promoting Cardano here necessarily, although everyone do your own research. I have no issues with which coin you hold. I'm happy that you guys hold whatever coins you have. Though I'm telling you, the Richard Heart ecosystem, Hex, Pulse, which is Pulse Chain, PulseX, the incentive token. There's some others that are ancillary to that, but those are the ones I recommend looking into. No financial advice, however.
Ethereum.
Okay, well, listen what we get into here.
With the man, the legend, TA, and
Thank you so much. I appreciate you bringing me on, Austin. How you doing?
great, man. Even in these volatile times, besides crypto, what's new with you?
Is after it's shot, but which is why I am wearing a white. Pretty exciting. Looking forward to moving in on Saturday.
Crypto Jeb's a good Christian. I give him that. I think that's cool.
Not Cardano, paid for in US dollars. Want to get rid of that.
Got you. I agree. I'd rather get rid of my dirty fiat. Right in. Obviously, been on the channel before. Huge Cardano bull. You're always very in tune of the current updates. Yeah. So just to tee it off, why should people care about Cardano when there's Polkadot, Solana, Avalanche, etc.?
It's a great question. Well, here's the problem. Ethereum's dying. And Ethereum right now.
Ethereum's dying. You hearing this?
I was worth $200 billion. And Ethereum has a very big problem. Ethereum has the problem that it is supposed to have launched Ethereum 2.0 multiple years ago. It was being talked about when I got into the cryptocurrency space. And right now, Ethereum is having a very difficult time being able to get Ethereum 2.0 launched and then get everything built on top of 2.0 to fix the gas fees and the transaction times. Now, by the way,
it does not fix the gas fees, Crypto Jeb. You still don't know, bud. You still don't know, Jeb. You don't know. Why do you guys dismiss Pulse Chain so outright? Why do you dismiss Hex? Like, why dismiss a layer 1 that has so much promise like Pulse Chain does? I'm a little riled up about this because I didn't realize. I mean, I knew that they gatekeep us. They don't look at the different stats. I mean, Wendy O, much as I love Wendy O, she thought Pulse was just a coin. She didn't realize it was a chain unless she was playing something up for her audience. But I mean, listen to this stuff.
I own more Ethereum than I do Cardano. I'm not attacking Ethereum. That's not what I'm trying to say. But I am saying that at this rate, and I've made this statement on our channel, this is my official stance. At this rate, if Ethereum doesn't get its act together, I think it's going to be dethroned as the number 2 within the next 5 years. And Cardano is best positioned, in my opinion.
We already know who it's going to get dethroned by. If it's going to get dethroned by anything, it's going to be Pulse Chain. So this live right here. Well, I need to see if I have any comments because I'm on a different screen. Nope. No viewers yet. But listen, hold on. I'm gonna unshare this. So we have top crypto influencers. The number 1 in turn, I think he's even past BitBoy Crypto. Altcoin Daily is. I think they're past BitBoy Crypto in terms of subscribers on YouTube, and maybe I think total reach with all the different platforms. But listen to this. They're just now finding out the limitations of Ethereum, the exact things that Richard built Pulse Chain specifically for, and that's why he made it a full system state fork, a stateful fork, right? That's why it was done, so that we can basically say, hey, we have all the cool things that we like. We have PulseX so that we can bridge liquidity over, and we can use this chain to essentially help Ethereum scaling by basically offloading some stuff letting them get their act together, and we can use Pulse Chain as a layer 1. You heard Mind Your Biz earlier talking about how bullish it is for these layer 1s, given the issues that ETH 2.0 is having. So anyway, I was mind blown. I don't know about you, about the fact that they just now, the top dudes that talk about ETH 2.0 all the time, just now realized that it's not going to help gas fees. That's why Pulse Chain is being created. Once it gets congested and gas fees get high, what's Richard going to do? It's like a gas station model. Too many people coming to the gas pumps, you create a new chain, you fork it again. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, listen, I'm going to just make one more plea again. Please, please, please like this video. Please share this video. Most importantly, please subscribe. We're almost to 300 subscribers if we're not past that already. But this was just some interesting information for me to hear. I was blown away so much that I had to do a video. I don't have time to do the thumbnail for it yet, but I will tweet it out. And I hope some of you guys get to watch it because it was interesting for me to watch. Hope it's interesting for you to watch. Thank you, everyone. Remember, it's free to like, it's free to subscribe. And please follow me on Twitter at the Hexiest Man. And we will get some more videos going soon. I'm going to get neighbor OG HEXican back over here another time, probably in this next 7 days, to do another interview back there on those 2 chairs where we move the camera around and we each get a microphone and we talk some more Hex and Pulse Chain and all the like. Anyway, am I crazy to feel this mind blown? Please comment below. I'd love to hear from you all. And no one on this live stream. Hopefully it's because I actually went live. Maybe I didn't, but it's all good. We're still a growing channel. And that's all I got for tonight. So thank you all for tuning in, even if it's after the live stream, and greatly appreciated. So right now, Hexiest Man out. Oh man, I hope they heard that audio from those videos so badly.